Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval historical battle. This is Arsuf 1191. So this scenario was rebalanced a little bit recently. Some units were removed from the Crusader army. Personally, I'm convinced that this is still really hard for Saladin's army to win. Initially, I actually played part of a match as Saladin's army, and then my opponent just disappeared. But I feel like, if I just play as the Muslims and then lose after complaining the whole time about how it's impossible, that's not very compelling footage. So I've enlisted Leonard's help. Leonard's a really talented player. He pretty regularly kicks my ass in these scenarios. So I figure he's a good person to enlist to see if it is in fact doable to win as the Muslims against Richard's Crusader army. So there are light archers and then dismounted Mamluks, both swordsmen superior. Good units, but still only regular cavalry unit sized. So what I'll probably want to do is, I think, spread out. Extend our line so that the knights can threaten to push between the gaps so that we can't get outflanked, basically. There's some irregular foot lurking in the city itself. Not really a problem. I think we can more or less ignore them and spread out. Turkables can hang out there. We can leave some Hospitaller Knights as well. Alright, so we'll stretch to the city so we can't get outflanked. Take it from there. Next turn. Okay, so he's going to try to stretch out his line to work to prevent that. So this rough gun is out of range of that line of foot there, which is good. I think we should try to actually, I think this was a mistake. I think we keep the flanks strong and we can weaken the center, at least in terms of infantry, and keep knights there. So maybe something like that. Good. You pull back. There's going to be light archers coming at us out of that marsh. Okay. And move to cover that flank. Plug those gaps. Okay, I think that should be fine. Next turn. Let's keep stretching that line. Is that enough? Could we use more units here, or should we consider the knights useful enough reinforcement? Great, so now we'll pretty much hold here, push with these units that way, and keep stretching our line there, keeping in mind that there's some trashy medium foot in Arsuf itself. Next turn. Alright, we're going to attempt to cover against all eventualities here. Get out of the way. Shift more. This here is over. Hold that gap. Be ready for him to come in and attempt to shoot. Gonna accept getting shot at a little bit. And just shift more knights over. Go. If these units were maneuverable, it would be considerably easier. Next turn, we should be getting shot at now. Blocking the field of fire with lights, that's a good move. Then going for disrupts. Disrupt there is not the end of the world. Okay, let's keep moving. In fact, keep moving with more units. Go. Shift over. We hang out like that for now. It's fine. Okay. Well, light them up. Prep a charge. Prep a charge. Prepare to back them up. Yeah, prepare to do some pushing off. Great. Then, let's see here. Let's inch forward a little bit. Cover that push. It's a bit of a gap there. That's okay. Richard can keep moving over as well. These might actually start shifting over, in which case our foot would have to move too. Do I want to do anything about this situation? Do I really care? Kind of tempted to pull more units over, or at least look like I'm going to do so. That move alone could be useful. Alright, next turn, we'll charge. Next turn, so he's going to try to break this section up now before I can start pushing contact. It'll be a little ugly. The silver lining is that he will be spending a fair amount of ammunition doing so. Ouch. Okay, so if they're not going to engage, then we are going to have to keep a chunk of this in reserve, but I want to shift several units over. Yeah, he's again just using the light cat as arrow sponges, which is a good call. Good. So we get a rally there. See if we can score a lucky frag. Nope. Push them off. Then you push them off. Okay. Prep. Charge. And now we can decide what to do here. I think we can advance there. Force an auto drop there. For frag. Good. We can counter charge here to try to rescue that unit. And we quasi-succeed. Okay, so we'll shift over. Great, so we'll need to keep maybe this section of units all in reserve, but I think we can get away with shifting these into action. Cautiously, though. Something like that. Okay. Then they're moving up. Do these turn back around? Well, you can shift to a different location. Take a pot shot. And see if we can't score disrupt here. Really, he's doing this just waste my ammo, but I can't not respond to it, so it is what it is. Okay, and that should do for the turn. Just keep shoving these backward. They're not going to be a deciding factor anyway. Alright. Next turn. If we frag and he breaks us, we might still be able to catch him out. So we'll see. Ouch. Great. Set up a drop. And how do we want to do this? Go for a frag again. Then shove them so they evade, then break. I was hoping for a further break. It was a gamble. Now we're going to get flanked in turn. Is what it is. Lest we cover, which actually is not a bad idea. Why don't we do that? Good. Then zone them out. Let's actually ignore the shooting with the Turkopoles and just try to get them forward to charge. Not worth a half arc with half bow. Okay. Should have rallied them last turn. Fall back. Force them to come in a little bit closer. Be ready to push should they advance past the rough ground. Looks like we might need this unit over here. Start getting in the way over there. Okay, don't get into bow shot just yet. But be ready to do so. Good. That's fine. Okay. Next turn, rally on the Lancers. That's okay. Our knights can still take him down. Yeah, well done. Do we break more? Shit. Okay, that is a problem. I somehow missed that. It ends up being not horrible, though. Which is good. Alright, yeah, they're coming out. I'm not really that worried about them. Good. Okay, back in business. No, they're past us. That's irritating. Oh well. See what happens there. Fine. Let's take care of it. Really? That's how you're gonna be? Really? No. Just no. Okay, great. And I mean, I could just do that, but why bother? Throw a Guido in, and here. Say hello to crossbow bolts. Good. And move to set up a auto drop there. Okay. So our Lancers. I don't care about Lancers. Not there. There. Held firm. Okay. Zone them out so they can't charge easily. And do we move up yet? Good. I mean, we might as well just keep shooting them. So he runs away. even at low ammo, the crossbows are pretty deadly. Okay, do we cover that flank-ish? Something like that. Make life difficult. I think it can still slip through, which is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, great. Prepare to charge. Or at least, prepare to attempt to charge. General up there. Withdraw. Force him to come a bit closer. And could threaten. Not necessary. Okay, we could shoot. And again, held firm. Right. I feel that these should maybe stay held in reserve. That's everyone. Okay. Next turn. Lovely. Nice. I'll take it. They hold. Could be okay. Good. Right. Yep, he's wasted my ammo and I was pulling them out before they auto break. Definitely the right call. Alright, yeah, keep hacking them down. You don't need help to do that. Good. Should we turn knights around? No need to fight the irregular foot, really, so let's shift these Templars back over. And maybe make the enemy pay for moving away. Good. Okay. Let's try a charge. Too bad. Send them out. Get shots downrange. And try again. Oh, what a shame. All right. You can go demolish those lancers. It's looking a little bit thin here, and these Richard might be a bit isolated. In fact, we might need to move in that direction to offer him some support. Yeah. Okay. Then what? Yeah, so ignore the irregular foot, and we can concentrate on continuing to fight cavalry. What happens if we push these lights? Good. And actually, why don't we inspire the men? Why can't... Oh. Spicy. Right. Get ready to push into contact. Alright. Turn. We're setting up a roll there, which I cannot really resist, unfortunately. I put myself in that situation. Maybe I shouldn't have charged. I felt like I was losing a firefight, but, you know, by charging I was giving up my spear impact. But yeah, no easy answers considering that whole situation. Okay. Why don't you... Your cover and cover. Fragged, huh? Good. Shouldn't have moved that second unit, but I guess they're disrupted anyway, and it's not bad for them to be temporarily out of the fight. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Cool. Here. Zone them in. And light them up. We're gonna circle around. Again, absolutely no need to go fight these irregular foot. They can just stay there and rot. Completely okay with me. Good. So here, he's wanting to threaten my flank on this unit. If I engage, I get flanked. If I turn, I get flanked. Which, you know, cool, but we could just use these, right? Zone them out, and then put Richard on there. Charge, they evade. No catch. Too bad. So why don't we move more infantry forward. What we need is an ability to cover this hex, which I think we can. If I charge, then if he moves I charge there. I don't think he can reach this unit and pin in the unit to hit it. So we're gonna go for it. Okay, great. Then, do we want to move up more supports this way? Prep a charge. I think we do, because I think we might need to cover. Okay. So, keep at it. Should eventually overcome them. Here, really nothing we can do but charge. It's actually best if this unit breaks. Well, I should have resolved this one first, but okay. Good. We're still on kind of a time limit here. Why don't... Let's see, how is that? That's pretty good, it's the general. And we can actually hit them. I like that quite a bit. Crunch, right? Then they try to evade and fail. Good. Then shove these archers and try to zone out the Bedouin. Good. And we can... What do I want to do with this unit? I guess we need to keep supporting over here. Great. Force a break or turn around? We probably need to do is turn around to cover here. As much as I don't like just opening myself up to get shot at more. Alright, what do you do? Move towards the action. We have regular foot to deal with, so I guess prepare to roll away. Something like that. Alright, Leonard says, I don't think any amount of trickery I could come up with will save the Ibid army in this one. Yeah, I mean, that was my theory too, right? I had a mild 7, but the advantages are starting to pile up, so we'll see if I feel totally vindicated by the end of this. Okay, so there was a way to do it. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I guess I should have hung back. Okay, well, hurl these Templars off after the Bedouin foot. And it would be better if we could just break you. Yeah, and then break, and then follow through. No. Okay. Well, let's not get flanked yet then. Hold firm. Alright, so this is unfortunate. I guess Richard's gonna have a bad day of it. Well. It is what it is. Let's threaten. No, because then he could set up an auto drop on us. So, move forward, shove them off. Still don't catch them. Right. No double drop there. Still, if he does flank us, we can flank him in turn. Break, and then we should follow through, really. So, zone them out. Charge. Shift over. Alright. Join the fun, or see if you can help out there. Maybe better to see if you can help out. Is that the right move? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Next turn. Richard is holding while fragged, no doubt. Part of the reason for that is because he's Richard. Part of it is because the standard wagon is right next to him, and that's helping out. We'll just bounce off there, no problem. Trying to cover that from the flank. Makes sense. Okay, follow after them. Trundle away. Huddle up together by those knights. Okay. Not gonna worry too much about that. Light him up. Good. And it's kind of tasty, isn't it? Well, we can't get the flank, but we can fight these lancers. They all hold firm. Unfortunately, once we break, yeah, they're going to clip our infantry too, which is a bit rough. I didn't notice you rallied up to disrupt it. Fragged. Ooh, do we go to finally kill the lights? I think I'd rather just see what that does for us. Richard. Back down to fragged. Well, it's making them pay. Here we can't afford to let that unit get flanked. Okay, zone them out. Shoot them down. What if you didn't do that, though? Just a thought. Okay, we're still going to lose some more units, but we should be able to secure a win, especially over here, I think. Next turn. Leonard says it'll be over soon. Well done. Guy de Lusignan. Not a very nice guy anyway. No great loss. Buys a turn to do that. Ouch. Good. Oh, lame. Let's charge them so they have to turn around and waste time. Good. Really? Okay. Works for me. And it's gotta be game. Alright, Leonard is giving us the GG, so they're saying basically this is really hard for Saladin's army. The Paviciers and crossbows are hard counter, and they have knight support, which makes it hard to wear them down safely. That's fine, no one likes Yuki. Okay, so even with the rebalance, this seems really tough, which shows how badly the rebalance was needed. So Leonard first tried to shift around to get behind my line here, which is the right call, but if you just single-mindedly concentrate on marching this way as Crusaders, you can kind of prevent that. And, you know, the light archers were a really big problem, and I never really dealt with them. They eventually run out of arrows. So maybe to balance this scenario for a start, I would give the dismounted Mamluks just full unit size. That would make their long-range archery really deadly, and it would mean that you would need more than Crusader infantry to deal with the situation. You would need to hold back more knights, so that if they once they move out of the rough, if you stay back here at the foot, then your knights could countercharge. And even then, there would at least be a chance of the knights getting disrupted by archery or the Mamluks holding out in melee. And even if there isn't, having to have like 2 or 3 more knights here would mean you don't have them over here, and that could actually make some difference. But I don't know if even that would be enough to make this playable from Saladin's perspective. So Leonard did great. He, blocked a whole bunch of crossbow fire with some shenanigans with Light Horse over here. He utilized fallback blocking to force an engagement here that fragged, but didn't actually kill Richard, but that was just a combination of dumb luck and unit quality, right? Superior with the general in melee, with an adjacent standard wagon. That's some substantial bonuses to your cohesion checks. So, a good game, a very nice attempt by Leonard. I definitely could not have done better, and I probably wouldn't have done as well. Till next time.